Guys, I am not the biggest Golovkin fan because of the opposition he has faced so far. Leading up to Kell Brook, even though Kell Brook was a welterweight, but he was a good competition. And Daniel, Jacob, and Canelo. Those are the only three I can really say are Gennady Golovkin defining fights. Every other fight, David Lemieux, all that, it's all BS. Gennady Golovkin has 2 or 3 mandatories right now. Demetrius Andre was saying he's a mandatory. Sergiy Derevyanchenko was saying he's a mandatory. And we all know Jermall Charlo is the WBC mandatory for Gennady Golovkin's belt. But seriously, guys, we got to stop playing around with Gennady Golovkin. He's a dangerous fighter. He has all the belts for a reason. Sergiy Derevyanchenko hasn't really been tested. When you look at his record, the only people he has on his record are somewhat notable name Kamal Russell and Turiano Johnson. Come on, those guys are not elite fighters, man. This guy has like 13 fights and like 11 knockouts. He hasn't fought top competition. Stop pushing this guy on Golovkin. Golovkin, even though when Golovkin took over the middleweight division, it was at his weakest, and is pretty strong right now because of the level of opposition in Andre, Charlo, Billy Joe Saunders. Who else? There's a few other middleweights, but right now the middleweight division is starting to heat up, and Gennady Golovkin isn't trying to fight these guys. But like I said, we need to stop playing with Gennady Golovkin because if we push this guy to the edge, he's going to go in there and do damage. I don't see him knocking out the Charlo. That's the only guy I don't see him knocking out. But everybody else, I think Golovkin smokes him. He might have a huge problem with Billy Joe Saunders, but I think Gennady Golovkin wins that fight. But, yeah, Golovkin knocks out Sergiy Derevyanchenko. If we keep pushing Gennady Golovkin to the edge, he's going to snap and he's going to catch a body like he did with Vanes Martirosyan, even though he was a 154-pound fighter, but Golovkin destroyed him. That guy went 12 rounds with Jermall Charlo. Yeah, he came off a long layoff, but Golovkin still destroyed him. So I'm going to give Golovkin a little bit credit for that. And I think Golovkin will be too much for Sergiy Derevyanchenko. He knocks him out. That's a fact.